What's going on, folks? Mike Murtis, Gamer Logic here, and welcome to my new location for recording videos. Probably for a good chunk of the summer and probably up to mid-fall until it gets a little cooler out, because damn, my normal game room, my normal recording spot is just too hot and not an ideal place you want to record in when it's just freaking hot in a room and you're trying to encode videos and your PC is just screaming heat. Not a lot of fun. So we've gone ahead and moved locations. So this is going to be my new spot for the next couple months. So I'm just kind of testing the recording out, making sure that the equipment that I needed to bring is functioning properly so I can record videos, so my mic sounds good, all that stuff, just trying to work out the quick bugs. And then the nice thing is when I get back to my regular recording spot, when the weather is back to a cooler temperature, I can pretty much just plug and play, which is cool. Now, honestly, what I'd really like to do is build a new PC, and we'll talk a little bit about building a new PC in a minute with some of the E3 stuff I'm going to talk about. But build a new PC and just leave this guy down here and just have the option to either record up here or down here or whatever. I'm not really sure. You know, the plan is eventually this just to become my regular studio anyway, so, or this is my regular studio and this is also my regular arcade. But just my regular, just game-centric area, period. So, yeah. So E3 is going on, and Microsoft has had its press conference, and they announced the Xbox One X. And a lot of you know that I do use the Xbox consoles, I do play them. So what are my thoughts on this thing? 500 bucks, not too bad of a price. Of course, the big buzzword with this system is the fact that it's 4K. Everyone is on the 4K bandwagon these days. And being a console 4K gamer thus far this generation with the PlayStation 4 Pro, I gotta say I'm not super impressed with 4K. I'm really not. I have a 4K TV. I have a decent 4K TV. I have a Samsung. And I've watched videos in 4K, and I've watched just the general consumer stuff that you can get for 4K, and I've played the 4K supported games that the PlayStation Pro has to offer. And I know some of you will say, well, PlayStation 4 Pro isn't true 4K, it's that checkered board thing. I don't know, but to be absolutely honest with you, I just haven't been that impressed with it. So is the Xbox One X really going to impress me that much more? Really don't know. 500 bucks, I could probably start building a pretty nice PC and enjoy either the same performance or better performance for around that price. Maybe not, but I know it's becoming more and more obvious to me that I need to upgrade my PC gaming rig. But from what I've seen on the specs of the thing, yeah, it looks cool, but there's nothing really striking me as far as games I want to play for this thing. And to be quite honest with you, this year has definitely been a more PlayStation-centric playing area for me compared to the Xbox One, and that's mostly due to the games. Yakuza was a game that was exclusive to the PlayStation that I was playing and really enjoyed. Persona 5, and just a bunch of other games on the system that really weren't available on the Xbox One. I played on the PlayStation 4 Pro and really enjoyed. And that's kind of the thing right now is, you know, Sony's really kicking ass on its exclusives. And I don't know, I don't really see many in the Microsoft department that really impressed me. And from that press briefing, must be hungry. The press briefing I saw, the only game that really impressed me was Metro. I'm not one for racers, and a lot of their big franchises weren't there, like Halo and Gears and then everything else. So I really don't know. So will I get an Xbox One S? The answer is I will probably pre-order one from Amazon because it costs me nothing, and I have until November to decide whether or not I want to get the system based on what Microsoft is saying is going to be out for this thing. And if there's nothing impressive, then I can basically just cancel my pre-order, and that'll be the end of it. If there is one cool thing out of the announcements today from E3 is that the original Xbox, those games from the original Xbox, some of them anyway, will be playable on the Xbox One. So full backward compatibility, which is something Sony still isn't really doing. And now with the end of PlayStation 3 in production, and to be fair, I think the PlayStation 2 backwards compatibility ended a while ago for that system. We really don't got a lot of choices for playing our old PlayStation games or PlayStation 2 games other than downloading it. I mean, right now on the PlayStation 4, you can't do PS1 games, you can't do PS2 games, and you certainly can't do PS3 games unless you buy them from the digital store, and I'm really not sure how they get those working. Some kind of emulator or something, I would imagine. So that's something I'd really like to see from Sony, is them kind of make a comeback with the backwards compatibility. But I think they did just recently have that article where they said, you know, who wants to play these old games, which there's a lot of people who do. But what do we know, right? The other thing is, I really, really want some kind of official announcement from Sony on what their stance is on the Vita right now. I mean, there's games still coming out for the Vita. They're few and far between, but sorry, I got interrupted there. They're few and far between, but we still don't have an official stance on what Sony's going to do. Are they going to introduce any kind of new portable hardware? Are they going to do something that would compete with the Switch, where you could easily plug it into a full-screen TV and use a full controller? Because I will tell you that I really do enjoy that feature on the Switch. Even just to have like a kickstand for a PS Vita, a bigger screen that would let me play my PS Vita games and let me use a Bluetooth controller to play it, that'd be something I'd be interested in, but don't know if that is going to happen. And as far as the PlayStation 4 goes, just keep giving me cool exclusives and cool games to play, and I'll go from there and I'll keep playing on that system. So I'm not really expecting much from Sony this year, other than hopefully a really great choice for games. Now Nintendo. What I want from Nintendo is a nice amount of announcements for some Switch games, because man, does that system have some slim pickings on it. I went to GameStop to see what was available and wasn't impressed at all, because there was just nothing there, nothing that really interests me. I have Zelda on the Wii U, I have Mario Kart on the Wii U, so I don't have a lot of options, and right now the downloadable games have been the most fun for me. I'm really enjoying Master Blaster Zero, and I'm really enjoying Ultra Street Fighter 2, the new challengers. The fact that I can use a 8-bit-do Bluetooth controller is a blast. I really, really enjoy that. And it plays great in the car. So Nintendo has a system here that definitely can be fun on the big screen and on the handheld, but they have to get the games out there. And I would kill for some just modern retro stuff, like a new Ninja Gaiden, a new Castlevania, and I mean a Castlevania like this, not like an Iga. Leave that to Bloodstained, because that's coming out on the Switch anyway. Just give me the games. Give me the games. And that's pretty much what I want from E3. So guys, I'm going to leave it here because I think this was a good enough test to kind of see where things were at. And I look forward to doing some more videos for you guys soon. And I will say to make sure that you got gamerlogic.net bookmarked, because we're going to have a lot more content coming on the page there, some new articles, and some of the video series that you guys watch here are going to go exclusive as well. For example, Import Bukin will be available there. Bleeps on Wax are going to be there, Bleeps on Vinyl, I forgot what I called it, and Jamma Session as well. But don't worry, there'll still be videos coming here as well, regular topic videos and whatever videos. But make sure you got that site bookmarked. Hope you enjoyed, hope my test worked, and I'm going to play some more Castlevania. Peace. Ah, you bastard.